Legendary radio and television personality Bob Mabena dying after going into cardiac arrest. His career in the broadcast industry spanning over 30 years. He was also known for a variety of TV shows, including a Pick-a-Tune and Studio Mix. My colleague Masego Rahlaga is out chatting to some of his close associates. We find her in Attridgeville, and they will reflect on his life and accomplishments. Masego, good afternoon to you, and you're going to talk to someone who knew him very well, but a long time ago.
That's correct, Jeremy. I mean, I'm in a township where Bob Mabena grew up. He was born in Attridgeville. Actually, he attended both primary and high school here before moving to Bob TV in the Northwest. He actually, a lot of the people here are telling me that before he moved to the Northwest, he actually worked at a club as a club DJ here in Attridgeville. So you're quite right, Jeremy. I'm going to be speaking to his high school principal, a man who was Bob Mabena's principal throughout his high school career between around 1981 to about 1985. Dr. Greg, thank you so much for allowing us to interview you about this great man. Tell us a little bit about Bob. Was he ever in your office, for instance, for being in a lot of trouble?
No, he was never in the office for the wrong reason. He was popular, but he was popular for the right reasons. I remember his English teacher used to speak very well of him. He used to be in the debating society. And this DJ thing was in his blood, you know. He actually started by DJing in a nightclub in the township called Tserapa. And he was very popular. At that time, well, officially at school we called him Khomozo. But he was popularly known as Bob, and I think that name took fire. Yeah.
Now, as his principal, when you heard these news yesterday about his passing, how did you feel?
Oh, man, we were devastated. You know, I was close to his father. They are distant neighbors of mine. I was devastated. I couldn't believe it. In fact, he was in the same class with my own daughter. And she phoned me to say, did you see in the news about Bob? I was devastated, I must tell you. It was shocking. Yeah, but, well, what can we say, man? Yeah.
What is your fondest memory about Bob through the time that you were his school principal? You were telling us in the house that you were quite strict back in those days. What's your fondest memory about the student that you say was so good?
Yeah, actually what the fondest memory is not when he was at school. It was when he had already left. I think it was at that time he was at Radio Bob. But he never forget his roots. He never forgot where he came from, you know. He always dedicated a record or something to his former school. And then we phoned him and thanked him for that. And then at another time he was involved with a few of his former classmates. They were trying to establish an alma mater. No, what do they call this?
Album.
Yeah, you know, former students, they tried to raise funds for the school, and and actually he announced it over the radio. So I think at that time he was at Kaya. We were very proud of him. He never let us down. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Well, Jeremy, as you can hear there from the man who was Bob's school principal back between 1981 and 1985, and I've been told by a lot of the people who actually did go to school to him, his neighbors, about how good he was with English and how excellent he was with debate. Apparently, even Jeremy, he was even the captain of the debate team at Salisbridge High School here in Attridgeville.
It is a sad day in the media firmament in Attridgeville. Masego Rahlaga, thank you very much indeed.